I'm just nudging in and welcoming the opportunity to do this. I've been an RSPCA officer for a very long time, and between the years of 1977 and 1984, I drove my car through that entrance over there more times than I can remember while I was working for the Special Operations Unit of the RSPCA. Between 1977 and 1984, we followed over 140, that's 140 consignments of British livestock going all over Europe. They were going into Spain, they were going into the Pyrenees, the south of France, they were going across Germany, into Eastern Europe and the Benelux countries. Those animals were subjected, and I've got first-hand experience of this on more occasions than I can remember, of actually watching those animals being starved. There were calves that should have been fed every 2 hours, and that those animals were actually being subjected in those days to journeys in excess of 34 hours. The rule in those days was that they must not go further than 15 hours. I don't believe any of the assurances that we're getting about statutes in Europe fill me with any more confidence now than they filled me then. To be quite honest, I'm absolutely disgusted that I'm here some 30 years later, having seen this trade start to re-emerge because a few individuals can make a huge amount of money out of it. We've heard two successive governments use the expression that we're living in a modern caring society. I think anyone who really reflects on those words should reflect on what's happening here today. It's a retrograde step. In 1984, when we made our submission to the European Union and to the British government to stop the export of live food animals, with a full catalogue of every minute of every one of those journeys. I can tell you of the 140 journeys, only a handful of them complied with the law and complied with the regulations. When they were out of sight, they were out of mind. There were two British vehicles going over there, and they were doing back-to-back transfers onto one Belgian truck. They complied with the stocking densities by British and export law, but as soon as they were in Europe, all those laws were thrown out the window, and the truck drivers and the people running the business pretty much did what they liked. So I'd just like to thank anyone who's gone to the trouble of coming out here today. Thank you for also the huge amount of work that you did in Ramsgate, in and around Ramsgate, and thanks to the local campaign groups who have showed their real fervour and enthusiasm for this subject. I'm on your side. I don't want to retire from this organisation until this is actually put to bed. Thank you very much.